Welcome to Map to Love with Katherine Nichole.
I'm going to call this the Venus Love Series. This is going to be the first one, and we're going to talk about Venus. And the card that you can see in front of you is from the Easy Astrology Oracle Card Guidebook from Maya White. That's what I'm using, and I'm going to read from. And we're just going to talk about Venus in this introduction, kind of a general collective read on messages from Venus, the goddess of love. What she wants to tell you about love in your life, loving yourself, love within relationships, and of course that ultimate romantic love. I'm just going to kind of go with the flow. I got the idea from a really good friend, and I really appreciate her, and it's just something different to do. And then there will be a series, Venus love sign series, like if my Venus is in Leo, or Leo is in Venus. I'm not exactly sure how to say that. I am not an expert on astrology, but I'm very interested in it and I'm learning. But so I'll have a link that you can click for free, get the information that you need to know what your sun, moon, rising, and Venus is, if you don't already know. And that's what I'm basing it on. But I will say, if you want a more in-depth look at love in your life in all different aspects, then I would listen to your sun, moon, rising, and Venus for these readings. This one will be for a general collective. Take what resonates with you, what's truth for you, and let the rest go. It may or may not resonate with you because it's a general collective. Typically, I find that there's some different storylines that come in. My channel, what I focus on is understanding, growth, healing. I am a healer or a facilitator of healing, and it's really important to me. So in my readings, I ask for guidance. It's channel guidance. My ego is set aside. This is coming from spirit for you, for all of you that need to hear this. So however it comes out is how it comes out. So let's get started. Let's talk about Venus and what it says in the book here. For several months each year, the planet Venus is clearly visible from Earth. Glowing in resplendent colors, she can often be seen and observed as one of the brightest stars in the night or morning sky. How fitting for the goddess of sensuality and love. Venus rules beauty, desire, and fertility. And like her Mercury, she doesn't judge morality. Hers is the realm of expression, not suppression. Rising out of the ocean of our desires, she is wild and sensuous. Venus's astrological glimpse is reminiscent of her favorite accessory, the looking glass, which she uses to admire herself. Other symbols for Venus are the peacock, the dove, and the metal copper. So I'm going to add, if you see any of these things, it's a sign that Venus is there guiding your love in your life. Your journey to self-love is very important because then you invite in all the love from everyone else. But first we have to take the journey of self-love. That's just what came in. Let me finish what she says in the book. So if you see these signs, pay attention. The peacock, the dove, metal copper, whatever makes you feel sensual, whatever makes you think of love. Pink, the rose quartz that's right here. I think this is rondonite or rondolite. Someone will probably correct me, but just all of these love things that make you think of love. Hearts. In her highest vibration, she learns to appreciate the finer qualities of life as well as other people. So in our highest vibration, I feel in Venus, it's feeling sensual, feeling beautiful, God and goddess-like, and bringing in that goddess of love into our lives, into every aspect of our life. And she loved, enjoying the finer things, feeling fancy, getting dressed up, feeling, whatever that is that makes you feel like a god or goddess, and enjoying the luxuries and the lavish abundance that Mother Nature gives to us. It's all of those things, and all as well as other people. Instead of just looking at ourselves and admiring ourselves, although that's important to love yourself and admire yourself, it's important to do the same in other people and look at other people in regards to love and being loving towards them and seeing the beauty in them. and enjoying the people that you have in your life. Okay, we're going to get started here with the reading. I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland first. I already shuffled and prayed over everything, and I saged and cleared the energy. And we're just going to see like what's going on, a general collective, like, well, let's see what's been going on. What have we made it through so far on this journey to self-love and finding love in all aspects? Wow. Right away, the Destiny card comes out. Destiny, ending of major cycles and bringing in new cycles in your life. So Destiny, the wheel of fortune, the wheel is turning in your favor. Fate and destiny are a little different. What I know about fate is that some events, partnerships, are fated. We planned it before we came here. We agreed upon these contracts, and they're going to happen regardless if we are resisting it or not. Somehow, in some way, shape, or form, they are. And if we fight it, that's when we feel that extreme tension and that, oh my God, like we're rowing against the biggest rapid coming down. And we're like, yeah, we're going to fight it. I mean, why do we do that to ourselves? I don't know. I've done it many times in my life, rowing against. But this is saying that events that are happening in your life, in your love life, loving yourself on this journey, on your own map to love, is that it's destiny is happening. The wheel is turning. So it's up to you, and it's the choices that you make the difference. Choose yourself. What makes you happy? What fills your heart with love? Is it a job change? Is it going after a certain partner? Is it a resurgence of the relationship you have? Is it just loving yourself and not really caring if anyone else is around right now because you're the most important thing and that's how it should be? Whatever it means to you, take that. That's the message here. Because destiny is in your hands. You have free will. So it's time. The wheels have been turning. The fated wheels have been turning in your life, and you know it. It's time for cycles to end, and we've been working on this, right? So this is what we've been going through, to find balance, new beginnings. 11, new beginning. Look, 10, 11. I mean, can't make this up. New beginnings and feeling balanced in all aspects of your life, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, in your heart space. Justice being served. Justice being served in your favor, balance coming back into your life. And if you've been doing the work and listening to the messages and understanding who you really are, and that love is really why we came here, you are finding that balance. Beautiful. The message from Venus is to choose wisely. You have a lot of choices in front of you, and make the one that's best for you. Like in this, what's standing out to me right now are two birds together, two people coming together and flying into the light. And this finger is pointing right into the light. Like that's the choice you make. And I just got the chills all over. So whatever choices you're trying to make right now, go for the one that makes you feel the best, that makes your heart sing, that you know is right for you no matter what anybody else says. Go after that. That's it, because guess what? It's leading to this new beginning. We've been on this road to these new passionate beginnings. We're making the right choices. We're becoming balanced. We know the wheel's turning in our favor. And look at this. Passion. New beginnings. The Ace of Wands. That fire burning inside of you, in your soul. I'm thinking of that song, and excuse me because I'm probably going to get the words wrong, but I really like the song. They've been playing it in spin class. I really like taking my spin class, but it's like that, I got that fire in my soul. Like she talks about, and I'm not a singer by the way, but I have fun singing in my car and things like that. But she talks about like, I'm okay on my own. Like I'm not cold or lonely at night because I have the fire burning in my own soul to keep me warm at night. That's the journey that we've been on. Finding that fire within, that love within, that passion within. You don't really need anybody else to make yourself complete. You're whole on your own. So when you come into this wholeness, knowing who you really are and lighting that passion, look, wheels turning, a circle, going into the light, another circle, completion, into new beginnings. And I mean, then you can't make this stuff up, guys. Like this is what came out of the deck. Like, that's the magician. And another circle, another completion. This is huge. The energy around bringing love back into our life and being these loving beings and coming back to who we really are is huge right now. It's destined. It's fated. And destiny, the wheel is turning into balance, making the right choices, choosing ourselves, finding the passion within, and the magician. You have everything you need. You are manifesting like crazy. Your thoughts, look at that, circles above his head right there. Your thoughts are turning into things. What brings you into balance? What makes you feel passionate? What do you love? Come into that awareness. Open your eyes. See the truth. Be authentic. Take the wisdom that you've gained on this journey. You're ready to go to the next level. You're ready to take the next step. You're ready to leave what is familiar to you and move on to the next phase in your life. Look, he's got a book. It's time for the next book. You've closed the book in your life. You've completed cycles. It's time to move on. And it's okay. You have everything you need to move on. At the bottom, I noticed, I'm not going to take it out, but the waiting game. So I did see that and notice that. So be patient with yourself and others. You've planted the seeds. Be patient with yourself. We're just going to get a few more cards here on this journey that we've been on. But you've taken the journey, and those three fell, so we're going to take those. Excuse me one second. I'm going to grab them. You've done the work, or you're doing the work now. And if you've done the work, congratulations. Commend yourself for that. If you're on this journey still in part of this and you haven't quite come to this wisdom and leaving, this is where it's leading. So keep going. Keep going. I know it's been tough for a lot of you. It's been challenging, believe me. It's been tough for me. Like, really tough. But I'm so glad that I took the journey and went within and really took time to understand all the emotions and the experiences and the things that I've gone through. And I love the contrast, and I appreciate it for what it brought to me, that now I know what I want. And I'm stronger, and I'm wiser, and I'm whole. It's a beautiful journey. Yeah, there we go. See, with the patience. I knew the waiting game, just be patient. Patience and planning, more choices and decisions. So it's like through this journey, you're going to come across times when you need to make decisions, but that's okay. Be patient. Don't be hasty. It's okay to weigh both sides. Come into balance. Look, more circles, you guys. I mean, this is just such a beautiful completion to new beginnings. Anything is possible. You're going to be rewarded and recognized for the work that you've done. Not from the spirit world, yes, absolutely. They are applauding you right now like you would not believe. I can feel the energy. It's like I'm shaking. They are so excited about the journey that you're on and so excited about where it's leading because they're sitting in your vortex of everything you've always wanted, knowing that it's yours. It's nobody else's. There's enough for all of us. And you are being rewarded for taking the time to work through the things that you've worked through and understand and grow and learn. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Another circle. Look at that. Like, it's like an eclipse, like I feel like. Or, look, it looks like an eclipse. Like, after the eclipse, like after this, you emerge. And look at the light that's coming out. And it's just going to illuminate everything in your life. And at the bottom of the deck now, I am going to show this to you. It's moving on. You are moving on. Speak your truth. Stand for what you believe in. Stand firm in who you really are. And don't let anybody take that from you. You're moving on this journey of self-love and inviting love in your life. You're moving on. You're leaving the past, the darkness, the low vibration energies, the negativity, the fears, the doubts, all those experiences that hurt you in the past and people that probably didn't mean to but hurt you in some way. You're leaving that behind. You know better. You learned from it. You're like, oh, okay, I get it now. You know what? You did that to help me, and I invited that in because you were just mirroring me. So thank you. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you for what I learned. I'm leaving the past behind. I don't know exactly where it's leading to, but I know it's leading me to abundance. I know it's leading me to where I need to go because I'm going within and I'm listening to my higher self, the source within me. And I'm ready. And I don't need very much, because I have everything within me. So I just need a compass or what? Let's see what he's holding here. Let me see that. I feel compass, but I don't know. I just feel like it's compass. It's guidance, like it's your inner guidance, and you're moving on. I love it. We're moving on. Well, we're gonna pick up this part, and we're gonna see what are we moving on to. Wow, I just, the circles, the completion, just, wow, like incredible. Be proud of yourself. You've come this far. Be proud of yourself. The next deck I'm going to use is the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. And we're just going to see kind of what it's leading. Maybe there'll be some things that, possible blocks or challenges or contrasts that may creep up or we still need to pay attention to. We're just going to see what the cards tell us. I am an intuitive reader. I do know a lot about tarot, but I'm not a traditional tarot reader, but I am an intuitive reader. So I read and I get channeled guidance of what it says. And when you're looking at the cards, if you get a message, if something comes through and you're like, oh, I totally know what that means for me. Oh my goodness, that's your truth. Take that. And whatever I'm saying, it's just maybe a guidepost or a signpost, and some will resonate with you. I believe that something will resonate with every single person that watches this. But, it'll be different for everybody. It depends on where you're at in your journey. But you're perfect just the way you are. So okay, there we go. Stand your ground, speak your truth. This is the 5th chakra, your throat chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Open up your throat chakra. Speak your truth. What you have to say is important. You're very wise. You've been on this journey. You've learned the things you've learned. It's time to speak your truth and not be blocked from speaking your truth anymore. It's time that you speak up for yourself and you go after what you want. It's time for that now. And it's the confidence. Another circle behind his head. And completion. The end of feeling insecure. The end of feeling like you've got to succumb to what other people are saying, or you have to act and be and look a certain way. No, this is time for you to creatively express who you really are. That's what you came here to do. We're all unique. We all come here with different experiences, different perceptions, and it's time. It's your turn. It's your turn. And look, oh, beautiful healing. The 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael, beautiful heart healing. 11 new beginnings. Like, you're healing. Let the healing continue. And if you're waiting for love to come in and you've gone through this process and you feel healed, this is what your partner's going through. Everybody's healing right now in some way, shape, or form. Oh, it's just such a beautiful energy. As a healer myself and people that can see auras, that see my aura, they see green oozing out of me everywhere. And I just love it because it just feels so good to me, because I do live in my heart space. I have done the work. I understand. I live in a place of unconditional love with the creator of all that is, and I have that to share with you. So in these readings, I am through me, from the creator, from God, from the universe, we are pouring unconditional love out to you. It doesn't matter when you're listening to this, whoever you are, every single person that listens to this message, allow the unconditional love to pour through you and fill you and exude out of you in life and everything that you do. chakra cards are coming out. So maybe, you know, doing some chakra balancing, working with an energy worker like myself, wherever you are, coming in balance, doing a chakra meditation, something to do with chakras, because this is a lot. This is very powerful. So that's the root chakra. And that's an 8. That's manifesting all of your material needs are coming in. This is what's happening on this road because you've done the work and you're speaking your truth and you're coming from a heart space. All your needs are going to be met. That's feeling confident in yourself, feeling grounded in Mother Nature, receiving that vital energy from Mother Earth and bringing it back up into you. And look, the sun is shining and the circle's behind him. Wow, this is just a beautiful transformational energy. What a beautiful message Venus has for us. And what a nice way. That was kind of a lot of cards. We're gonna do that again. I'm loving what's coming into our life. Look at all that's coming in. Feeling confident in ourselves, coming from a heart space, being grounded and rooted in who we really are, and we're walking the temple path. The temple path to me is your divine path and plan. And the number 3 is coming together with somebody else, coming together with others on this journey. Your soul family is being called in. So to share the love with you. Just keep walking the path. It's a beautiful path to enlightenment, to understanding, to awareness, to know who you really are. And okay, we're just hitting them all right now. The endings of blocking your sensuality and your sexuality. Venus is coming in and saying, be that sexual, sensual self that you are. Love and be in that energy. It's a beautiful, erotic, exotic, god and goddess-like, romantic energy. Feel it within yourself. It's creative energy. It's expressing yourself in the way that makes you feel good and feel love. It's the ending of blocking that out. A lot of us have blocked that out in different times of our life. I don't know why we do that because it's a beautiful energy. I love the sensual side of me. I love that feeling sexy, and when someone comes into my life when we're in the right vibration to share that with, what a beautiful thing that is. It's very sacred. I'm feeling a very sacred sensuality about this within yourself. The divine masculine and divine feminine within, uniting and then bringing your partner in. Wow, it's just gorgeous energy. I mean, gorgeous energy here. Look at that. Wow. Okay, let's get some more cards here, and then we're going to move on to the next. Let's see if there's anything else in this deck that wants to come out. Spirit, Venus, love is collective to start this series. Just this, I'm just going to say for this whole year, 2019, what we're bringing in and just this journey is so beautiful. Oh, I don't think we could end with a better eye. I'm going to stop here. The bottom of the deck is manifestation again, another 8. Thoughts turned into things. Be aware of your thoughts. You are the magician. Again, you are the magician. You are the creator of your life. You have everything it takes. Look, you have everything it takes. You are the magician. You've got spirit and you've got fire and passion. You've got everything connection. You're the magician. It's up to you. Make choices that are right for you. And look, the angel of love is here with all of you. Healing, helping you heal. Look, heart space chakra healing. This is a lot of healing happening for people. Allow the healing. Allow it to transform you. Love yourself. Like I said, accept that love from the universe and just let it fill you. It's such beautiful energy. And look, she's holding, like, it looks like she's holding a heart rose quartz, like this rose quartz. If you're feeling inclined, go get some rose quartz or something that makes you feel good, and just hold it in your heart space and know that you are loved and you are important and you are worthy and you deserve everything that you want in life. You deserve it. You deserve it. Oh, I love it. We're going to get a couple cards from, or whatever comes out for the Power of Love activation, or from the Power of Love activation cards by James Van. What do we you need to look out a little further to bring this more of this beautiful healing and grounding and love into our lives, and that bringing in that partner and whatever it is that you wish to bring in. Evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. Exactly. Remember what I talked about? That the contrast is just there to learn and grow. If we didn't have it, we wouldn't know what we really wanted. Here's an action. You have the courage to express the unique, loving colors of your soul. Like I said before, thank you, Spirit, for tying it all together. You are unique. You are beautiful. You are perfect just the way you are. As long as you're grounded and you're aligned with who you are, coming from your heart space, take that inspired action. Go after what you want. Express your love to yourself and to others. And cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. Everything has value. Everything you've gone through in your life has value. And look at the bottom of the deck. Joy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun in all that you do. That's what it's about. Joy, laughter, love, cooperation, understanding, awareness, walking the journey, and allowing others to give to you. Allow yourself to receive and open up to that love. Evolve. Cooperate with the universe. The angel of love is here with you. Take inspired action towards your goals, whatever that is. Do it. It's time. You're worthy. You're strong enough. You're wise enough. It's time. I'm going to end this reading today, this beautiful, glorious reading, of what's coming in for the collective as far as the romance goes. Now, I'm going to pick a few because if we're all on different journeys in this life. We're all in different places. So I know that I want to make sure that I'm getting a message out to the different groups of people that are listening to this right now. So we're going to see what comes out. Okay, that one came out right away. So the first one is true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And I feel that for a lot of people. True love. We're going to read from the book on that. This is the romance of a lifetime. So if you are listening to this and you have someone in your life that you feel like, wow, this person just makes me feel wonderful and I'm healing and I'm growing and what an inspiration they are. Or if that's what you're wanting to bring in and they respect you and they lift you up and they empower you and they treat you the way that you deserve to be treated, like the god and goddess and the emperor and empress that you are, the king and queen that you are. And if you have this person that makes you feel this way in your life, this is true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Don't fall back into old patterns and allow the ego to take you away from this. Go for it. It's time to take action. And the time is now. And if you're wanting this to come into your life and this is what you've been hoping for, well, you have to be that energy. Live in that energy. Love yourself like you want a partner to love you. Because once you come into that vibration that you're loving yourself like you want someone to love you, that's when they come. You pulled this card because true and lasting love is here for you. If your question was about a specific person, then this card serves as validation of the relationship's divine nature. This individual has genuine love for you, and you both can overcome the issues that arise. This is especially the case if you can express your feelings through attributes such as kindness, compassion, and courtesy towards one another. For instance, having honest conversations would be an expression of your true love, even if it involves discussing uncomfortable topics. If you're currently seeking a relationship, this card offers you assurance that true love is on its way. Keep the faith that a wonderful relationship is destined to come to you. And don't compromise with an unsuitable partner. It's essential that you treat yourself well by taking excellent care of yourself. For the foundation of a true love relationship is two people who cherish who they are. Brings it all home. Thank you, Spirit. We're going to see what else wants to come out in the romance, angels, for this. Guidance. Guidance. That's a lot of guidance. A little too much there. How about just one or two more? Spirit, one or two more. The best messages for the collective for me. Okay, I can't. I have to like show you because they just want to come out like this. Haha, I see. I see why. Okay, so for some of you, maybe not all of you, but for some of you, this will resonate. Past life relationship. You've known each other before. So this is coming together with someone from your past. It could be a past life, absolutely. This is feels like a soulmate, twin flame, divine partner, however you want to call it. That's what it feels like. They're coming back in. You planned this. You contracted this. And this is coming in for you. And like I said, this could be romance of a lifetime. I feel like these go together. Now, this might be someone in this life that from your past, but if it is, it's not the person who deceived you. It's not the person who took advantage of you. It's not the person who lied to you. It's not the person who was in a third-party situation and had their mask on and was not authentic. That is not who this person is. So pay attention to red flags when they come in. And sometimes it's a false twin or a false partner, and that's okay because they teach us things. They teach us things about ourselves. They mirror ourselves. So it's not that person that's coming in. Keep an open mind was the next one they said pull. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So no, go away. No more deception from yourself. No more ignoring things. No more doing what I did for a long time and trying to fit a square peg in a round hole and forcing things to be different than they are. This is being authentic with yourself, knowing what you deserve, and only accepting what you deserve, like the other card said. But this is a soulmate for many of you, I feel. This year is going to be big for twins coming in if you believe in the titles. I'm not really into the titles, but they're kind of fun. Twin flames, someone that's your other flame. When you come together, you unite and do even bigger and brighter things than you could ever imagine on your own. Although you're doing wonderful things on your own and you're solid on your own, when you come together, it's like, holy crap. That's what I'm talking about. That's what twin flame is to me. And it is past life. It is you planned this before. Divine partner, same thing. Someone that's divinely inspired to be with you. There's divine guidance behind this that's coming in. So no more deception. Keep an open mind. They may be different from what you're used to. And that's probably a good thing, especially if you got caught up in the cycles. Remember I talked about the cycles, like ending the cycles. Let those cycles end because they weren't serving you. It obviously hasn't worked out, right? I mean, I had to tell myself that. The same cycles, the same types of energy. Why was I inviting that in again? I appreciate them. I love them. I honor them for what they brought to me, but they just weren't, and I just knew that it wasn't right. I knew it wasn't right for me, and then in turn wasn't right for them. So keep an open mind because it might be a little different and it might go a different way. It might not be super fast and like, oh my gosh, like if you're used to that kind of a love, like where it comes in like wildfire and you can't even control it. Slow and steady is sometimes good. So just keep an open mind of who it is because it may differ. And give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. If you're this is for people in partnership right now. And like maybe this person that's a little different than you're not used to. But give your relationship a chance. Work it out. Go back to the basics. Go back to general. Not all these specific things that have happened that maybe have caught you off guard or gotten you off balance. Go back to the basics of the true love that your relationship started from. Closing your eyes and connecting with them on an energetic level in the 5D, sending them love, sending them your energy to connect with. It's really a beautiful way to connect with somebody. And when you have that connection with someone, or when you work on that connection with someone where you're connecting with them on a spiritual sense and energetically and in every way, on every level, wow, is that powerful. So connect to that again and let the light burn within you and person and merge together. And allow that to happen, even if it's just in your dreams right now. Allow that to happen. Engagement is on the way for some of you. A serious commitment could actually be an engagement with a ring, but your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And I believe that this is also our love life, our love for ourselves is evolving to a higher commitment. We no longer will allow the low vibration energies to come in and consume us and suck us down. And we will not allow that anymore. So this is committing to yourself, but also there are going to be some engagements this year. There are going to be some marriages this year, some more committed kind of a feeling in relationships, like more commitment, more Hierophant type energy. Like, I'm going to commit to you because I know you're my person. I know this is what I want. I know that you have already changed me. Even if you haven't met yet, just thinking about them, feeling like they're already here, that's a great way to bring someone in. But you already know that they've already changed you. Even if you haven't, you're not in physical contact with them yet, or you're not physically together all the time. You have changed one another, and they have changed you for the better. You have changed them, and you're moving into a commitment. And I'm just going to read engagement. I don't know. It sounds like a fun one to read because I really get the commitment is coming in. Congratulations. This card signals pending nuptials, beginning with a romantic engagement. Even if you're not presently in a relationship, the romance angels can see one upon your horizon. This card comes to you as reassurance, specifically so that you'll choose to release any worries about whether you'll get married, because you will. Deep romantic love in which you feel treasured is in the cards for you. The deeper meaning of this card relates to commitment. First, you commit to taking care of yourself. You establish boundaries about what you will and won't accept in your relationships and in other life areas, such as career, home, lifestyle, and so on. Next, you honor your self-commitment by taking decisive action and telling others how you truthfully feel about their behavior. As you commit to yourself, the universe sends you additional experiences of loving commitment, including the promise of marriage. I couldn't have ended it better, couldn't have wrapped it up better. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, everyone that's here. Know that there is so much love for you, that you deserve love, that you are loved, and you are loved by the universe. And I love you. I love you all. Please share this message with people. I feel this is a really good message for pretty much everybody. And I would love more, people to subscribe and hear these messages. It's making me feel good to give them. I feel so much love in my heart. And I will be doing specific readings for each Venus in love sign. So look forward to those and click on those. And like I said before, take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. And you might want to check your sun, moon, and rising as well as your Venus for these readings. Thank you so much.